Hello people, I'm Vito, and welcome back to Metroid Prime Remastered with Robberlink.
Hello.
This should be the final episode, and we are about to fight the final boss. Here we are. How's it hanging?
Hello.
Giving us the cold shoulder, eh?
Tough crowd.
Here we go. We've got some movement. That's right, wake up, buddy. It's time to play.
Hey, don't turn your back on me.
I didn't get to scan you. One thought I had about the previous episode where we fought Ridley. I wasn't paying enough attention when we were actually fighting him this time around, but I do actually seem to remember that he might have actually sped up over time as he got lower and lower on health, but I'm not sure if that actually was a thing or if that happened in this playthrough. But it's a familiar thought that I thought might be a thing. And if that was maybe what was throwing me off, was that I wasn't speeding up along with them or whatever. I'm not sure. It could just be that it's been a figment of my imagination the entire time and it's not a real thing. But yes, now it is time for you.
Morphology. Metroid Prime. Highly evolved, phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's still a good explanation for it, like I've mentioned before, but it said that he has like multiple mechanical weapons as well, that in some of the previous lore that I think probably got removed, it's because space pirates got down here and their weapons got absorbed into it.
That sounds a bit familiar.
Yeah, but I think that was, part of that, I keep forgetting the word, inconsistency or...
discrepancy?
Yeah, where it's like they couldn't get down here, but somehow they did? So, I don't know.
Like I said in a previous episode, the only thing that makes sense is if
they eventually got in?
Yeah, and they just didn't write any reports that Samus could find about it.
Alrighty. Well, here we go.
Let's see if you can do this better than me.
I think I'd do it much better if I was on the default control scheme, but like I said, this looks better to be able to see all the angles of the arm cannon, so... Okay, so I thought he was going to charge all the way over here, but no, he just charged forward, so I could have probably avoided that by just staying away. Oh, that's right, you fire a laser beam. I forgot about that part. So I do think it is useful enough to have the various weapon combinations, the missile beam combos, except for maybe the flamethrower. I don't remember that one being worthwhile. But other than the flamethrower, I think I'll try and make use of all of them as needed. Okay, yeah, here there's divots in the ground, and I think that means that whenever he charges at me, he will actually go all the way and then turn around.
Has he been practicing his charge attack down here?
Like, I don't know. It seemed like he was hanging out just up in the other room. Whoa.
Well, then where do those divots come from? He hasn't charged yet.
I have no idea. Alright, so then I just stay in here, boost past him. Yeah. Okay, there. That's what I expect it to do all the time when I come out of Morph Ball, where it just faces the direction I stop moving, but it's probably because it's a boss fight. It's probably specifically programmed to face the boss when you come out. But it'd be very nice if it just stuck to that all the time, where it just always goes in my facing direction. So, yeah, that time I didn't face back towards him movement-wise, and it still faced him when I came out. Oops.
Wait a minute. That wasn't frigid breath. That was a frigid laser.
I wonder if he can be hurt by a missile when he's frozen like that or not. I'm not sure.
So wait a minute. How does an ice laser work? Lasers are literally light and heat.
Usually. But it's sci-fi and the future. Oh, hello.
Dang, I forgot about that.
Okay, I shouldn't jump. Apparently that just makes it easier for him.
Stop grabbing me with your eyes. I don't know how you're doing that, but it's creepy.
There we go.
Thank goodness he hasn't tried to latch onto you.
Like a usual Metroid thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, that might be what the... Whoops, he changed. That might be what the grapple beam thing was.
Ah.
Might be his version of it. Okay, I lose lock on, so I assume that's all the damage I can do is already imparted when I freeze him.
I just like how his mouth was stuck open.
Aha, I guessed it correctly. You fool.
I mean, I think it's the only one you haven't done yet.
Oh, I don't remember it leaving behind a cloud. Excuse me? Yeah, that is also a weird thing. It seems like he has a bigger hitbox than his actual body. Like, I don't know if I truly ran into his leg there, or if it just decided, no, you're too close. But yeah, I also remember now that once you get to this stage, there's only 2 divots. There's not a middle one. Because it's easier to avoid him charging if you have divots. Or little trenches. The Morph Ball trenches. From the Morph Ball wars of old.
Yes.
Nope, change please. Yeah, so that, I think I mentioned before that sometimes it seems like it doesn't let me change weapon if I'm firing or charging. I guess that's not actually how it works because I just tested it before we started recording. I guess it's just sometimes not detecting that I'm moving the control stick far enough. That
It's just finicky.
Yeah, that I want it to change weapon. Alright. Nope. Oh. That's a Thardus move. Don't steal weapons. Smack him with ice. I'll teach him.
Like that one last ice beam shot, that wasn't even charged up. Just like, no, bad. Bad Metroid Prime.
Oh yeah, and then he does like a double switch. He was yellow for just a split second there.
Huh.
Oh, my missile's already low. Well, he is pretty weak. Do you think? What?
You've lost like 1 energy tank.
Well, think about it. If I do want to do that run where I don't lose more than 100 HP, I would have lost already. Which means I suck.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better about my playthrough.
Well, I mean, if you had as much practice as I had.
I'm just saying, I died multiple times before handing it over to you. For those who haven't watched my playthrough of this. And, here Vito just, kicked that thing's butt. If it has one. There it is.
It's his butt. I need to kick it.
Again. Whoa.
Metroid butt. Morphology. Metroid Prime butt.
The core essence of Metroid Prime.
Alright, you want to do it for real?
Okay. Morphology. Metroid Prime. The core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the Phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a Phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of Phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's Phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so.
Yeah, okay. And, 100% of scans. Yeah, I double-checked between sessions and I only had 2 scans missing, so...
Yeah, it was both the Metroid Prime scans.
Yep. So I'm glad that I didn't miss anything in terms of pickups and in terms of scans. Alright, so now I just need to play the waiting game and a little bit of jump rope, as usual.
Yeah, he did just kind of take a while, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just because he'd, like, do that.
Wait, I think he was supposed to be in the middle of the screen during that. Alright, so now he changed to one other visor. Yeah. Whoop.
Whoa.
Am I not in the pool anymore? There I am. Okay.
Whoa. What does that look like?
Well, I want to be able to lock onto him, so... Eventually, I think he just keeps cycling between the different visors, except for the scan visor, obviously.
Ah.
So now it might be... this one? Yeah.
Oh. Called it.
Hello.
Aha!
You should know better than to leave your poop lying around. I will use it against you. Fling the poop back out.
If you have any poo, fling it now.
I don't have any of my own, but I have his. He does look a lot more solid and textured in this thermal visor.
Yeah.
I don't remember him looking like that. I feel like you could still see through him in the original.
I think so too.
All right, and
That's
then
just from what I think I remember.
okay, so now he spawned Metroids, but they're weak to that too.
Ah.
It insta kills them.
That one Metroid is trying to help in the fight.
Well, given that all I need to do about Metroid Prime himself is just jump, I can handle both of them without even fighting, really. I can just wait for the next Phazon pool, probably.
I'll get you. Ah. Flies off screen. I don't know why. It's just so funny to me. Ah.
Alright, come on, leave a pool. Unless, is he waiting for me to kill him? No. Okay. Oh, there's Hunter Metroid too. Alright, let me get rid of that.
Hold on, let me remove your offspring from this plane of existence real quick.
For my own convenience.
Yeah, he just keeps doing that all the time. That roar, like, motion. Where he just moves his face forward.
Yeah, I do remember near the end of the previous playthrough of it. In the original, I was just taunting him, shooting him with the plasma beam, like, what are you gonna do about it? Because he literally can't do anything about it other than that little wave burst. I think that's a little odd that that's literally his only move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that from a final boss. All he can do is send out shockwaves.
Especially since he had, like, so many moves.
In his previous form, yeah.
In the first form, yeah.
I guess if a lot of it is assimilated mechanical technology that kind of died along with the rest of his body, I guess it makes sense that he can't use them, but...
Of course, it... does logic really apply when we're fighting the soul of a Metroid? Or...
I don't know if it's really the soul. It's, I guess, just the internal part of it, but he doesn't even try to whip me or anything if I get too close. He'll usually unintentionally bump me with his face when he does that. Alright, so now I should be able to use this.
What? Okay, then. Well, I didn't know the Hunter Metroids just lob themselves at you.
Yeah, they can. They don't always. Usually they'll try and, leech off of you with their tentacle or whatever first, but not always.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's still weird because there's his core essence, and it just floats. Like, how are you doing that?
It just floats there. Menacingly. Actually, not very menacingly, because it doesn't do very much. It's attempting to be menacing.
Squidward-looking freak.
Alright, so then X-ray. He's probably done more damage to me by unintentionally bumping into me than,
like that.
Oh, there's a Metroid on me. I thought he bumped me and that was doing something. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I've never been consumed by Metroid with X-ray vision.
Yeah, I actually let myself get hit there with the shockwave because I was so, unprepared for that, I guess, and that knocked me out of my visor. Well, I missed my chance to do as much damage as I should have, but I'm still fine. Although I lost 3 energy tanks now. Gosh dang it. There we go. Got rid of them.
Phazon gun, go burr.
And now I got rid of you.
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, so this part, I'm not sure if it ever really made sense to me. Is he just...
Having a stroke?
Yeah, is it like he's phasing into multiple existences and then they get merged back together, so he's all mixed and mashed into this thing?
But, like, what's the different, like, phases of existence have to do with this? I know it's a thing in the second game.
Hey, that's my suit.
No, it's mine now.
Okay, never mind, I'm leaving. You can have it.
It's kind of interesting. For a minute, it looked like crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Well, it does look like a crater collapse, but go on.
It kind of looked like the in the 2D games when you kill a boss, and then there's that big pickup that restores all your health and stuff. That's what it kind of looked like. You know, before it expanded and stole the suit.
Oh, you mean like from Metroid Fusion?
Yeah.
There's that, there's like the shelled X-boss parasite form. And then it...
That too, but I was referring more to the just big pickup. I think, right?
I think that was specifically a thing in Fusion.
Huh.
That's interesting. They didn't quite go for the same look as Prime 2 and Smash. They just kind of updated the original. I wasn't sure how they would do that.
Also, why is it on fire?
Doesn't matter. We're done. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they would stick with the original design or not, but it looks like they did.
Metroid Prime Remastered.
It's over. We've done it. And like I've said before, if they make a remaster of Prime 2, I will immediately buy it. Because I want it. I like Prime 2 even more. Although this is a very nice piece of music. Probably better than anything that's in Prime 2, but... I still like a lot of the music. Especially this and the menu for Prime 2.
I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here thinking... Like, would they update the graphic designs of some of the enemies? Like the... Spoiler alert, I guess. Like the Darklings, or the Ing in general.
Well, if it's part of the game that they're updating, then, like, hopefully they'll make them look visually better, or what are you saying?
I don't know, it's just... I feel like it realistically, it would actually look kind of terrifying. I don't know.
It is kind of like the horror sequel.
Yeah, a little bit.
It makes me think of, like, the parallels with the Nintendo 64 Zeldas, where it's like, first one is Ocarina of Time. I guess it did have its creepy points, like, when you go into the future and there are all the Redeads in the town. But then the second game, it's like, straight up, not quite straight up, but there's a lot more horror to it, it seems. Like, there's the impending doom of the moon looming over you at all times.
With its angry eyes.
And just every section is gone through some traumatic event of some sort, it seems like, from what I recall. Maybe. I don't know, my memory of the game isn't that great. That you have to, like, fix, and then someone else mentioned that it's kind of depressing that, you know, when you go back in time, you undo the stuff you fixed. The only thing you keep is the boss remains mask that you need. And anything else you picked up along the way that are, like, permanent items. Like, you know, the bow, the different arrow types, whatnot. Sorry, we're going on a Zelda tangent for some reason in the end of the Metroid game. I was gonna, like, just real quick go over my actual criticisms of the game in a row, like in one place. So I thought there was the issue with not being able to change the weapon, but I guess that's just the controller being finicky or something, which I guess still is an issue, but I wasn't actually being prevented by the fact that I was firing or holding a charge, which is good. It was just, yeah, being finicky. But I do wish there was a way to turn off the burst fire. Like, so that I could just shoot once and go straight into a charge beam.
Yeah.
Because the burst thing is more like Metroid Hunters. That was the only other place I've seen that. I don't know exactly why they decided to implement it. I guess it could be nice if that's something you want, but it should be optional.
Yeah. if you prefer to just go straight to charge shots.
And then the next big thing is exiting Morph Ball. In the original, from what I recall, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
No.
When you exit Morph Ball, you would come out facing the direction that you were moving. So if you are like running away, and then at the last moment you start moving back towards the screen in Morph Ball and come out, you'll then be facing backwards.
I know, because I know that trick.
Yeah.
Even, so
it would work kind of like how you saw when I was fighting Metroid Prime in its first form, is I would, start moving backwards right at the end, and that would allow me to come out of Morph Ball facing him.
And it's funny, because, like, you have to do it as it's happening. Like, she's already started the animation of coming out of Morph Ball when you switch directions, kind of.
I don't know.
Well,
I thought it was still you had to actually be moving already in that direction, but yeah, I don't like that in this. It'll just keep the camera angle in the same general direction when you come out of Morph Ball, no matter what way you're moving, and that's so unhelpful to me. I want to have control over how I'm facing when I'm coming out.
Yeah, so this way you can actually, like, boost ball past, and then immediately look back at your opponent.
So it's like once you get a better feel for exactly how the game works, you can use that to your advantage. But here it's just like, nope, you're kind of stuck facing the wall now. I guess that was probably the most of the actual gameplay faults. It's only 2 or 3 things. Then beyond that, there's the fact that I wish they implemented the map highlighting that was in Prime 3, where you could go over a map, a room in the map, press a button, and it would highlight it permanently green until you told it not to, and that's a way to keep track of rooms that you know you've completed 100%. And then that can help you come back and clear it out, just visit the rooms that you haven't highlighted. And then beyond that, it's more visual stuff, like the troopers, the wave, power, ice, plasma troopers. The fact that they all still fire yellow shots.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Like, for the power trooper, that makes sense, but why are their weapon shots not matching all the other things about their color?
Yeah, that...
Especially if it's them, their weapon... Especially if it's your weapon technology, which is that color that they're using, yet their weapons are the one thing that's not matching that color.
Again, I don't remember the exact description. Like, were they just using regular pirate weapons?
Well, it said they reverse engineered your weapon technology, so I assume they would use it in their weapons, right? Maybe you're right. Maybe they actually used your weapons for their armor and not their own weapons, which is a little weird.
Yeah, you think armor would be a secondary concern, given the pirates, what we know of them.
Safety and defense is not their first priority, usually.
Yeah.
And then what else? Just one kind of minor thing is that for free aim, I guess there is the fact that I could just hold the button to focus, the reticle in the middle of the screen, but trying to hit that one stalactite, it's, little sweet spot that you need to hit with a missile.
Okay, yeah, that was...
Without using the actual thing that locks the reticle, it wouldn't let me hit it, pretty much. I think maybe I did without the button, but it took so many tries. And then the little things, like the mirror in the Chozo ruins that is no longer a mirror.
Yeah, why'd they get rid of that?
And the fact that the held charge beam doesn't light up the surroundings, which is something it probably didn't do originally, but they could have added. I feel like that's an oversight, but I guess that's pretty much it in terms of criticisms that I could think of.
Don't forget the addition of Fission Metroids, where there shouldn't be Fission Metroids.
I guess that's an addition they made in the trilogy version, and I guess that's just something I disagree with, but I mean, that's their choice. It's not like
a bug or missing feature.
Or something that just doesn't seem right, even though I guess it kind of doesn't seem right to me, but,
It's more of a personal complaint than a professional criticism.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, 14 minutes and 6 seconds. Nice.
This is like world record setting, yeah? Hard difficulty unlocked. 14 minutes, 100% run. All right. And because it's 100%, we should get the extras. Yep. I think one of the extras...
Bubble.
one of the extras was the fact that she took off the helmet. But let's see what happened to you.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Whoa.
It sees you. Alright, choosing to save now will finish this game of Metroid Prime Remastered. When you select your save... okay, well, it's a good thing I just duplicated the save, so I can actually do this. And not worry about it.
So, that was creepy.
Yep.
I don't remember that being in the original.
Oh, it's definitely been in the original, but you have to 100% the game.
Huh.
I don't know if you need to 100% scans or pickups. Probably pickups. I don't know if you would require both.
Like, I remember there being, the actual scene, but I don't remember, like, it zooming in on an eye.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
And that is, that helps explain something in the sequel. And I don't know how recently I mentioned on the channel, but I played the second game before the first one. And so I didn't have any understanding of, how a certain villain came into existence, because it wouldn't quite make sense if it was due to some other explanation that was in that game. And it was like a mind blow when I actually then played this game and got that ending. I was like, oh my god, that's what it is?
That's where it came from?
Yeah, so to me, I'd say it's better to play the second one first and then the first game, because then it's like, oh my god. It's that sense of mystery and then getting an unexpected answer. Alright, unlocked hard mode. What kind of extras do they have? I think there was probably concept art in the original. I'm just not sure if there's anything else.
Awesome. They do have concept art.
I don't have everything unlocked? What? Do I have to beat it on hard mode or something?
Huh.
That'd be annoying. Biology. Oh, and then there's remastered concept art? Yeah, I think I remember most of these. Okay, I have to use the control pad, apparently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all from the original. Why am I missing one? What didn't I do? Did I not kill enough fission Metroids? Was there any creature that I never really killed, even though I scanned it? I don't know. Man, Magmoors. I think that's
Is that the stone toad?
yeah. It's like, it's something toad. Oh, the Triclops and maybe some other stuff. Chozo ghosts, I assume. I guess they are bird people, so they would have wings. But I don't think you ever see wings in the game.
Not in the game, no.
Flogra, some more bugs.
Sheegoth.
A baby one to be precise. Probably elite pirate concepts. That's a Hunter Metroid. More bugs, drone, general pirates and the troopers and the arrow troopers.
Actually...
Oh yeah, there's the one where the arrow trooper has a Metroid strapped to its back.
I didn't notice that.
We will, what's the word? Utilize their abilities one way or another.
I was gonna say the middle one.
I think it's a plasma trooper.
Just the whole the helmet question mark design. I think I kind of remember that from Metroid Prime 3. But I think it was only like really late in the game.
I don't remember.
Or maybe it's just a coincidence.
It's very pointy.
Yeah.
I think all the trooper types have that, and that's specifically the Phazon Elite. And of course Meta Ridley. Metroid Prime. That is kind of weird. He's actually not symmetrical, but it's hard to tell when you're actually fighting him that he's not symmetrical.
I thought he was.
Maybe he is, unless, like, if they didn't actually use this design completely, if they modified that.
Brain.
Yeah, like, he doesn't look like he has as many tentacles in this
It is him when he's calm.
I'm just imagining him like one of those, like, creatures from Mass Effect where those basically function as his legs. So he's just this... It looks like he has a tiny body, big head. He's just kind of standing on that one tentacle.
Well, like the Hanar, I think?
I don't know, they were like pink, I think.
Yeah.
He's like one of those.
This one is upset that you have destroyed this one's corporeal form.
Alright, so that's probably, I don't know if I remember this one, but for the most part, stuff that I've probably seen before. That's weird, the move is inverted.
Huh.
I don't know why I'm missing that one. I want to look that one up later. But let's see the remastered real quick. I know we're kind of going over time, but...
It's the finale. It's fine. I think. Ooh.
Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Some of the War Wasps. Zoomer and Seedling. The Plated Beetle. There's a Stone Toad. He has such big eyes. The what?
You talking about me back there?
Oh, there's the Hive Mecha. Chozo Ghosts. Flagra. Ah! Puddle Spore and Preed Puffer thingy.
Yeah. More Magmors and Sheegoth. And Sheegoth Big.
And there's Thardus. And the Shriek Bat and the Ice Shriek Bat, which I am very glad I got the scan for. The Gel Zap. I don't remember your name. I've been naming everything up until this point, and I don't forget this one plant's name. I don't remember this one plant's name. I don't forget. If only. Do you have an eyeball? I don't remember that.
That's
Oh, that's the Reaper Vine. Reaper Vines have eyes.
Freaky.
I thought it was that middle plant that had an eye somewhere.
Ah.
And then Aqua Sac on the left. My god, I can't speak. There's the Oculus and the Triclops. Oh, and an Ion. Hunter Metroid. Ugh. And it's the pirate dudes.
Hey, what's that one on the left? What?
I think it's... Actually, the left one might be an Aqua Trooper, or it could just be the back of an Aero Trooper.
Ah.
And there's just a regular big boy, I think. Or actually... He might be the Omega, actually, because he has...
The twin...
Yeah, the twin artilleries.
Artilleries, yeah.
Here are all the troopers. Okay, and then this is probably just a regular elite pirate. The Beetles and... I forget what the other ones were called. Burrowers?
I don't remember the Beals looking like that.
Yeah, I feel like in the game it's hard to see their eyes. Maybe? Or maybe I'm...
Or maybe it's just your perspective because you're, like, taller than them.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, and then that's the Phazon Elite. And apparently I'm missing 4 of these for some reason. Yeah, my guess is probably they're just hard mode things you need to do.
Alright, what we got here?
It said this is, like, the old concept art, but I don't think I've seen this. Unless they, like, released more of it in doing this.
I'm not sure.
Because I don't remember any of these. Or maybe they just weren't...
As, memorable?
Yeah. Weren't quite as strongly imprinted into my brain. Oh, what am I looking at? If I had to guess, maybe the Frigate, but it's hard to tell. There's just stuff everywhere.
Someone want to read whatever that says?
I need to
Engine
sneeze.
add-ons. Gesundheit.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, this looks like it's probably the same thing but colored. Well, there's an artifact symbol. But what's everything else?
Okay, well, we know this.
Yeah, that's the temple. Shrooms. Don't do shrooms, kid. Especially not the Phazon kind.
I guess this is the end area?
Possibly.
Oh.
Oh, they actually give you a map. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I don't remember this. I feel like I would definitely have remembered this. Because it would actually be useful. That is very nice. They actually have their own official map.
Sweet.
Yeah, I feel like I may have seen some of these. I don't think they used whatever those larva things are. Not from what I remember. Alright, so that's the old ones. What about the new ones then? Okay, that's the crashed frigate, where you see the first dead parasite queen.
Right.
There's where you see the second dead parasite queen that didn't escape. And now everything's on fire.
Yay!
Are you proud of yourself? Everything is fine. I think this is where you first encounter Meta Ridley.
Yeah. Yeah, and where you can't scan for the grapple beam.
Yeah.
Or actually use the grapple beam.
Okay, that's on the upper right. That's definitely the entrance to the frigate. It's probably just frigate stuff. More frigate stuff by the looks of it. Yeah, I think in the upper left, that's when it's... I don't know if that's already when you're escaping, or if that's specifically when it's underwater. I remember that general shape. That's the Life Grove, where we got the X-ray visor. Is this... Oh, this is right outside the crashed frigate, I think.
Oh.
It's like playing GeoGuessr with the Metroid Prime map.
Shiny door.
Somewhere in the Chozo ruins. Samus asserting dominance. Flogger's room.
I'm just thinking, what if they hid a T-posing grayscale Samus in every area?
Oh, that reminds me of Halo Reach. Apparently, something I figured out is that there are these data pads hidden in all the levels. And I think there's like a second one if you're on Legendary.
Yep.
My god, those are so well hidden. And I know a few of the Legendary ones that I've found on my own had like special circumstances to even get to them. Like
Really?
one of them was hidden inside a cloaked enemy that could run away and disappear. So, my god, I don't know if I could ever find all of those on my own. I haven't looked up the other locations, but... Okay, that one thing is the furnace in the middle upper section. I'm not sure about some of the rest.
Oh, there was T-posing Samus again.
T-posing grayscale Samus doesn't exist. T-posing grayscale Samus can't hurt you.
T-posing grayscale Samus.
Where is she? She's somewhere in this image. Oh, man, if I could easily cut that out and insert that in editing, that'd be funny. There's the one artifact in the middle of the Magmor Caverns that you get from here.
You know, that's what we should do to get more people viewing this channel. Make memes.
Dang it, she's not T-posing. It's around Thardus, his room, and then that's around the temple where you get the wave beam. And that's where one of the artifacts is when you knock over that thing on the right.
You kablooey the tower.
Kabooey. Sorry, Kabooey?
I want to say kaboomy and kablooey at the same time. It just came out as kabooey.
I think that's the Morph Ball Bomb pickup right there, and then on the right, I'm not sure if that's just, like displaying how it can extend or something.
I can't read what that says, so...
It's too tiny. That's a grapple point, a crate, I guess.
I think that's a save station.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I wasn't sure at first. I thought maybe it was a grapple point, but no. That's the... I think the beam weapons have that as a base.
Ah.
And then... Thinking, I feel like I've seen that. I don't know what that thing on the right is. It might just be a pedestal for pickups. Here we go.
Ooh.
It's a nice arm cannon.
I
And,
really like how the lights from the arm cannon and her hand
yeah,
show off like the bubbles and stuff.
it's very nice. This crash frigate, though, probably the least liked section of the game, other than the the Phazon mines after the fission Metroids infest the place. Hello, the first elite. And I see an elite tank, and that's the tanks that can have like an expansion in them. She's not T-posing. Missed opportunity. Oh wait, there she is. Found her. It's now like a Where's Waldo.
Oh wait, there she is again.
Her way up there. It literally is becoming Where's Waldo. Where is she? I don't see her.
Like, I'm sure it's just for scaling, but still.
Yeah, that's right above the Omega Pirate. I'm not sure if I recall seeing this, though. Unless it's... yeah, I don't know. But that seems to be about all I've unlocked. And I think... oh, wait, there's more. I don't know if I'll go through the entirety of this.
Oh, well, it doesn't look like there's more menus, so...
Yeah, I guess this is probably just stuff you could see in the scans as well. This makes me think of Super Smash Bros. Like Melee.
Yeah.
Looking at all the...
trophies.
yeah. That was nice. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I thought someone... I don't know if someone mentioned or if I saw somewhere that apparently you can unlock the Fusion Suit. Maybe that's for hard mode. Or maybe just if I played the game again, because it said it reset. But, yeah, apparently they did include that, but it was much harder to get in the original, where you had to actually attach
I was gonna say, I thought you had to, like, attach something.
the GBA connector to a GBA with Metroid Fusion. Which you can no longer do on the Switch, I assume. Unless, could you use the GameCube attachment and then plug it into the GameCube attachment and get that to work somehow? It's like, wow, that's a lot of effort.
Well, you're crossing, like, 3 generations of Nintendo here.
Yeah. Alright, but...
and skipping over at least one.
yeah, but I think that's about it. So, pretty nice to re-experience this with better graphics. Make the graphics match our memories of the game, because your memories almost always seem to embellish it when it's old games you played.
I don't like these accusations you're throwing out, true as they may be, sir.
Alright, but yeah, I think we'll have to end it here. I hope you enjoyed, and that has been Metroid Prime Remastered. So, we'll end it here, and we'll see you in the next game.
So, dear viewers, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.